Usually when we start a conversation, we start with, I remember, I vividly remember. But if that version of the past that we are carrying with us is only a version, not based on facts and evidence, but based on feeling, emotions, and even faith. And what if holding on that past and that version is exactly what is keeping us stuck? We build identity based on those stories. But memory isn't exactly what we think it is. We say, I remember, but what we mean is that I believe to the version that I created from a shadow I felt. The problem is, those memories unfortunately define us. We feel shame, guilt, sometimes pride for the pattern that we don't even understand. The hard truth is, those memories are not fixed, they are fluid. Science offers quite something revolutionary about memory. It says that memory is not exactly record of the truth, but is a reconstruction of truth. The hippocampus part of our brain that restores long-term memory can reconstruct over and over and over the same picture, the same reality, based on our social identification, our emotions, our identity that we are building over time. Each time we go back to the same memory, depend on the position that we have today and the faith and understanding of ourselves that we have, we can change that memory, which means that sense of self is not the fact, but is a draft. This is what we call it paradox. We can be both person, the same person and another one with the same memory in a different time. The memory of your childhood is completely different when you are 15 and a different version when you're 35. There are decisions that you make in your life that once you were very proud of and then you regret. There are things that you forgive that you never thought that you could forgive. You're never the same person with the same memory. Why? Because the version that you're living right now is not exactly the same version that you were living before. And the same memory can be reconstructed with a new version of you every time that you recall it. So the mind creates dualities, different memories, one based on who you were and one based on what you are right now. Two people are walking in the forest and they hear something. One starts to escape and say it's a predator. The other one keep walking and say it's a wind. Nothing happened to them. Years pass. One remember the beauty, the calm of forest, and the other one remembers the danger, the predator. Another mind tries to make sense of it. One says, what if it was really predator? The other one says, what if it was wrong to escape? So our mind doesn't just store a truth, it creates it. It creates endless possibility of the same story. So the story that we hold, the one that once helps us to survive, sometimes suffocate us if we don't revisit it and we don't update the narrative. The memory is creative, so the healing is creative too. All what you need to do to rewrite your story, not to fake it, but to tell yourself a new version of the story with a new awareness. Ask yourself, is it the full picture that I remember? Whose voice shaped that story? What version of me was telling me and is still telling me this story? Is it the version that should be changed? Or the story should be changed? The answer, both of them. Of course, you don't need to erase the memory, but what you need is to rewrite it with a version that you are right now. You're the narrator of the story. You're not a prisoner of it. So you can rewrite it with what comes next, with what you are today, instead of being stuck in the same memory, in the same version of you in the past. You can recreate it with a version that you want to be. So if you feel that you're pulled by memory, by the past, by the version that you had in the past, just have the courage to choose one. Say it out loud. Rewrite it with a version that you want to be. Not for performance, not for healing, just for you. Because memory doesn't have the last verdict. You have it. So write in the comments below which part of your story you decided to change, to rewrite, because it doesn't speak to you anymore. And it's preventing you from creating the future that you desire, from next chapter of your life. Please share with someone who may like it, and subscribe, like, and I see you in the next video. For now, goodbye.